Okay. And all right. Welcome, everyone. Please, as I'm going through everything, if you have questions, feel free to write it down. There is a section here, Q&A, I've never used that, but you're welcome to use the Q&A box. There is also just a place for you to text back and forth or whatever. Oh, Hammer gets raised a hand. So yeah, you can do all these fun things. I would really like it to be interactive. Pretty chill about tonight. I'm really excited about it. A lot of planning went into this class. So yeah, we're gonna dive on in. But first, let me know. I don't know. At night, I look forward to putting the kids to bed and drinking. Not drinking like that, but like that sounded really bad. So like I have in my glass some Ningxia Red, or sometimes I'll drink tea to calm me down. Whatever. I just look forward to something, or I'll have a LaCroix as a treat and maybe put some stevia in it. So that's what I meant by that. I always have something to look forward to at night. So I'm drinking Ningxia water. And for those of you that don't know, Ningxia is a high antioxidant drink. So for some people, it could affect the sleep if you drink it right before bed, but it doesn't do that to me. I'm drinking Ningxia water, 2 ounces of Ningxia and a full glass of water. So that's what I have for tonight. All right, then I brought some oils with me. I have peppermint. I'm going to put a drop or 2 in my hands. Peppermint, just to wake me up, get my senses flowing. I love the smell of peppermint. All right, and then I also have an oil called Abundance. I love the smell of Abundance. I like to diffuse Abundance. It is one of my favorite oils as well. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start. Welcome to the introduction to the Young Living lifestyle. And I think one of the points that I wanted to get across, and I know some of you are brand new, not even into Young Living quite yet, but I love Young Living as a wellness company. I think most of you probably know Young Living does essential oils, and that's when I first got started with Young Living. I thought, okay, I'll buy some oils, and I really enjoyed the oils. But what I came to learn and love about this company is it's not just the oils. It is getting toxins out of the home. It is supplementing well. It is so much more than that. It is just for everything. Makeup, it's getting toxins out of your makeup, out of your lotion. They offer everything for your lifestyle, for a lifestyle change. And it's just a great one-stop shop for everything holistic and everything non-toxic that you could need or want. So I really, really wanted to talk about that and how it can benefit you. Okay. So when I first made this slide, I had entitled Who I Am, but I realized that my family is so much a part of my journey that I cannot not bring them up and show the pictures to every one of you. So these are my kids. I've got 4 kids. And sometimes I look at my husband during the day and I say, honey, we had way too many kids. Because sometimes it just feels like we're just barely treading water. But it's been great. They've been growing up. My oldest turned 2 today, or my youngest turned 2 today. And I'm all the praise hands about that. I love when my kids grow up. Baby fever hasn't set in yet. So hopefully it doesn't set in. But I have loved this new season of my life, like getting to sleep during the night. It's a pretty good feeling. So my oldest is Jackson. My second one is Bentley. My third one is Quinn. And you can see them all right there with me in the van. And then that little girl, her name is Lily Joy. And she turned 2 today. And that is a picture of her. And then the other picture is us swimming at Lake Wawasee. We live in Indiana, and we're about an hour and a half away from a very large natural lake. Now, if you live in Wisconsin and stuff, it's not very large for you, but for us, it's a large lake in our state. So the picture is my entire family, and we're watching a Holiday Pops concert by the Philharmonic. And then you have my husband who's there, and then me and Lily are taking a boat ride. So that is our life during the summer, and I'm super sad that summer's almost over. I don't adjust to the whole season changing thing very well because I like warmth. And to me, fall is just, it is almost winter, and I don't like winter at all. So anyway, that is my family. So my journey, my story. All right, so a lot of you know my story, or some of you do. I'm sure you know my story. So I was pregnant with my third baby. I was miserable. My immune system was severely stressed out. My grandma was dying. We were having food brought into the hospital for us, and I was pregnant. And I remember the food. It was very, very comfort food. It was January. People were bringing in lots of like carbs and sugars, and basically we just ate it. It was very nice of people to bring food. So I was eating horrible. I wasn't working out. I had no vitamin D in my system. And so I was having just horrible sinus pressure in my face. It was just awful. And I knew that I needed to support my immune system if I was ever going to get out of the rut that I was in. You guys, I was pregnant at the time. We were fairly holistic, and I did not want to take medicine for this. I wanted to help it holistically. So I had a friend of mine just like give me an essential oil, and I put it on my face, and shockingly, it was able to support my immune system, and everything that I was experiencing went away. And I was shocked. And I thought, well, that was just a coincidence. Well, I kept putting the oil on every day to support my immune system, and my immune system was able to boost to a point where what was happening was not coming back. So at that time, I was a believer in essential oils, and I loved essential oils. Didn't get too much into it until later on, until after I had my third baby, because I was like, okay, we're going to have sleeping issues. We're going to have, the immune system is going to be suppressed with the baby. I just wanted to make sure that I had calming oils and even oils for myself after this third baby came. So these are legit pictures. I pulled them from Facebook. That is Jackson, my oldest, and that was my third baby. His name's Quinn. That's after I had him. And yes, he was a very, very large baby. He was over 9 pounds. That's me and my pregnant belly with him. And yeah, I just wanted help. I wanted help when I was pregnant to support my immune system naturally. So essential oils worked great for that. And then it became our lifestyle. It truly, truly did. So you see that RC and Immu Power. I would make wellness baths for my kids, and I would put Epsom salt, and I would put essential oils in the bath, and I would just sit them in there and let them play. And we had a very, very well winter with that. You see my baby, this is the third baby, probably when he was about 4 months old, in a ring sling. I would dump like a drop of I would put a drop of lavender on the top of his head, and I would walk around with him, and he'd fall asleep. And I was like, essential oils are great. And then if you see that Genius blend, that is specifically meant for focus. I homeschool. I'm a homeschooling mom. And so I would put that on my son who had a little problem focusing and like getting into his schoolwork. So I would use that oil. And then there's some other random pictures of just our life, because we use essential oils and Young Living products every single day. If you see that bottom picture of my husband and myself, that was before we were getting ready to board a cruise. We actually went on a cruise with Young Living this spring, around March into April, and we were really excited about that. So we got to go on a free trip. Yeah, so that's, and then you see that little picture of my kiddos. They look super cute there. Okay, so let's talk about you. What are you looking for? And I think it's very important that you identify what you're looking for. So go ahead and get out a pen and paper. If you don't have it, pull out your phone, take some notes, say, what am I looking for? What am I looking for to get out of this class? What am I looking for in the future? Do you want less doctor visits? Is that your goal? As a family, do you not want to be sitting in the doctor's office this winter? I have a very bizarre story to a lot of people. It's very, very bizarre. But I have 4 kids. The oldest one turned 9 in August. We have never been to the doctor, ever. My kids have never been on an antibiotic, ever. And for a lot of people, they are stunned. They're like, I cannot believe your kids have never been on an antibiotic. I can't believe they've never been to the doctor. Truth be told, we have not met them. And there are wonderful crisis situations where we will need medical professionals. But as far as like supporting our kids' wellness, supporting our kids' immune systems, we feel very well equipped in our home, and we have just never needed to go to a doctor's office and get something or to solve a mystery that we can't figure out. So less doctor visits. And we save a lot of money by not going to the doctor. We don't have normal insurance. We are self-employed. So we have Medi-Share. It's a Christian sharing thing. We don't have normal insurance. So for us, there is no copay. There is paying out of the pocket, and that's what happens. So are you looking for immune support? Are you looking ways to boost your immune system or your family's? And a lot of times for us moms, our kids are more important than ourselves. So a lot of you are thinking, if you're a mom out there, you're thinking about your kids. Okay, yes, less doctor visits for them, immune support for them. And that's fine. That's how I started out too. Everything was geared towards my children, even the oils. Oils were always geared toward my children. All right, let's talk about lifestyle change. Are you looking to overhaul everything in your house, which sounds so overwhelming, right? But here's the thing, it's not overwhelming. And there are easy steps to start eliminating this and that, like just toothpaste. Okay, now laundry soap. All right, now we're going to get rid of makeup that I wear every single day. Are you interested in kicking toxins out of your home? Do you want to supplement well? And what does that look like for you and your family? What do you need? What supplements do you need? And that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about 3 supplements that everyone should take. Everyone in America. And there's reasons for that as well. Do you just want to be better? Do you just want to feel better? Right? And those are all good things. So what are you looking for? Think about it. Stop and think about it and write it down. All right. Are you sick of the cost of sick care? And I say sick care because the corner of happy and healthy is not healthy. If you find yourself in the corner of happy and healthy, chances are you're getting a prescription, which is for what? It's for disease. It's for sick care. I do not like that slogan, corner of happy and healthy. Like it invokes a feeling within you, right? It's genius marketing. Like, oh, I'm going to the corner of happy and healthy. There's nothing happy and healthy about Walgreens. They sell toxic makeup. They sell a lot of toxic products. They have prescriptions, which not all prescriptions are bad. I'm not bashing if you take a prescription drug. I'm not bashing that. But when you take a prescription drug, you are not invoking wellness in your body. So are you sick of the cost of sick care? You go to the doctor, that's a lot of money. You get prescriptions, that's a lot of money. I remember when I was on birth control, I was on birth control for a year after I got married. And I remember spending $40 a month. And I'm telling you what, my husband was going to school full time. I worked an $8 an hour job as a teacher's assistant. And I thought we could barely afford that $40 a month. And for birth control, I was only on it for a year. But I remember it being like tight for us. And I can imagine for a lot of people, prescription drugs are expensive. They're expensive. Okay, so my husband did a little research today. The Department of Health, so this is the government statistics, said that the healthcare cost in the United States is around $10,334 per year per person. So we have 6 people in our home. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money for sick care. And so we look at the cost of, okay, well, I want to get a starter kit, or I want to buy some oils, but they're expensive. I don't have the money to spend on that. Or I don't know, like you think about switching over your toxic products and you're like, yeah, but I don't really know if I really want to do that. But if you stop and you think and you consider, what if I am supporting my family's health and wellness? What if instead of putting in toxic products, I'm putting in good products? And we can't control our environment around us. Like right now we live on a farm, and the surrounding farm is sprayed by pesticides all day long. We don't know what's going in our well water. I mean, we filter it as best we can. I know it's not perfect. I know when my kids' feet hit the grass that I can't be certain everything is pure and clean. It's probably not. But what I can control is the things that go into my home. I can be the gatekeeper of my home. Y'all, if I eat McDonald's every single day, if I eat McDonald's every single day, I'm going to be sick, right? Because that stuff's junk. It's not even food. It's a percentage of food and the rest is chemicals, synthetics, and fillers. But if I eat organic kale every single day with carrots and celery and apples and oranges, that's good stuff for my body. It's doing good things for my body. It's supporting my body. So I'm supporting wellness, not aiding in disease. So you make these choices throughout your life. What you eat, what you do, how you act, and all of these small, what seems like insignificant decisions add up to this huge, colossal decision and kind of determines where your life is going to go. And I want to hit on this point too. This is a term called epigenetics, and I want you to remember it. I want you to Google it. Epigenetics. This is basically what it says is that what your parents had doesn't necessarily determine what you're going to have. So a lot of times people will say, well, we have breast cancer that runs in the family, so I'm just going to have breast cancer. Well, you can turn genes on and off, right? So if you make decisions like, hey, I'm not going to put aluminum in my armpits because there's aluminum in deodorant, and that is linked to breast cancer. So I'm going to take that out and I'm going to start wearing natural deodorant. Do you think your chances to not get cancer probably increase? I'm not a scientist. I'm just a mom. But if we just stop and we think about what we can do to prevent cancer, and use our minds, that's an amazing thing. Okay. So October is coming up. That is what? Anyone know what October is? It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I just, you know what? I'm thinking, let's look about prevention. Let's think about prevention and what we can do to stop this versus racing for a cure. And I know cures are very important, but I think prevention on the front end is going to save us a lot of time and money instead of spending it on the back end. All right, our life is a gift, a gift. So a year from now, you will wish you would have started today. So whatever you're looking at, wherever you're at in your life, if you're thinking, I need to make changes in this area or that area, and you always do that, well, I'll wait until after, blah, blah, blah. So at our town, we have street fair coming up. It is awesome. It is my favorite week of the year. Lots of junk food people come in, lots of rides, lots of socializing. So I was talking to my husband tonight, and hang on. I said, listen, I've been letting my eating get a little bit out of control. I need to kind of buckle down. And so I was thinking about it. I was like, well, I'm not going to start now because street fair is next week. And I'm not going to do that. But then what we do is it's a constant cycle, right? So we're like, okay, I'm not going to start this now, but then, Halloween's coming up, so I might as well just wait. Then we have Thanksgiving and Christmas, so I might as well just wait till after the holidays, till January. Then January comes, and you're like, well, that's so silly to do this, whatever. So anyway, I want to tell you, though, that your life was meant to be lived. You were created for a purpose, and you are loved by your Creator. And I want you to take that and I want you to own that, because it's so important for you to realize that your life was meant to be lived, and your life was not meant to be lived miserable. Your life was not meant to be feeling horrible about yourself. So I went on a journey. I'll make this super short because I think we will. I'll make it super short. Just recently, I lost 22 pounds. When I was in between the stage of losing 22 pounds, I looked fine. I felt fine. I didn't feel great. I felt fine. And, I just thought, okay, this is how I'm going to be. This is how I'm going to look. I'm okay with it. My husband's like, let's do this type of diet together. It was the most amazing thing that ever happened to me. And then also during that time, I thought, you know what? I'm going to hop back into the CrossFit gym. So I started doing CrossFit here and there. I wasn't super structured with it, but then I started losing tons of weight. Well, I started feeling really good about myself. So I'm like, okay, great. I'm gonna start doing CrossFit more often. It took about 3 months before I noticed a CrossFit difference. And I got to tell you, I work out at least 4 times, probably mostly 5 times a week, because I feel better. And when I eat good, I also feel better. It's amazing how that cycle continues and how you just always want to feel good. And when you know how well you can feel, you're like, oh, why didn't I start this sooner? So if you have a CrossFit gym near you and you are looking to lose weight, hit them up. And I will say your diet has got to be on point. Otherwise, it's not going to make a lick of difference. So you have to eat well too. Okay, so what is Young Living? What is this Young Living lifestyle that we're talking about? It is a $1 billion company. It has over 20 years of experience. It is the longest running essential oil company on the planet. 20 years experience. I don't know. I trust the people that have been doing this for a long time. Young Living was founded on the principle that it could meet the needs of the 21st century family. It practices sustainable farming. It's very, very important to them. We also have the seed to seal promise. And what's crazy about Young Living is they take such good care in their seeds. So like, let's say you see lavender fields here. What they'll do is they will literally go out. They'll send human beings, which is crazy in today's society. They send human beings out and they will find the best plants. They'll pick the best seeds. They take them to the greenhouses and then they start growing them. And then they will harvest them after they're grown. Well, they'll plant them, harvest them, and then they'll distill them all in-house. It's a seed to seal process. They oversee everything. And this is very, very important to them. It's very important to them. They test. They have a machine that is so sensitive to testing. In fact, they were thinking about partnering with a farm to get a specific oil that we needed for a very, very popular blend. And when they ran testing on it, the frequencies or whatever, something was off in it by just a little bit. And they decided to walk away from that farm. And by doing that, they were also walking away from revenue. They could have said, hey, listen, it's just a little bit off. We'll just stick it in the oil. It makes people happy, blah, blah, blah. But they didn't. It's a big deal to them. They are very ethical, and that's kind of what I brought up. They're a very ethical company. And then my favorite part of Young Living is the Young Living Foundation. So what the Young Living Foundation is they have a school in Ecuador. They come alongside existing ministries and help them. So there is, if you look it up, there's Soul Hope, which is kind of popular. Young Living partners with them. There is also African Hearts, which is also in Uganda, which if you ever get a chance to look at videos of African Hearts, it's just super, super sad. And then just recently, they had members who were affected by Hurricane Harvey. They could fill out a form if they were affected, and then Young Living is sending packages to them, care packages to them. So I love the Young Living Foundation. It's kind of my personality, and I love what they do for mankind. So the Young Living lifestyle is a holistic approach that meets our everyday needs. It is about supplementing well. It's about getting rid of toxins in our home. It's about experiencing energy like never before, and it's experiencing wellness like never before. So we're going to talk about these things. What is the holistic lifestyle? Fact. Over-the-counter medication, or any medication for that matter, is toxic to the body. So your body must recover twice, once from the illness, and secondly, from the medication that you were taking. So I don't know about you, but I'm all about my body not recovering twice. So by using essential oils, you can support your immune system and support your cells. So when you have an essential oil like peppermint, if I put that on my body, it is very intelligent. Essential oils are very smart, and they're always changing. So this bottle of peppermint and another bottle of peppermint that I have, chances are they're not probably the same because their compounds change based upon farming, based upon weather conditions. Was it sunny? Was it rainy? It's always changing, so it's very, very smart. So this bottle of peppermint, if I want to support my respiratory system with it, it is going to support the bad and support the good, and get rid of the bad, which is amazing how intelligent that would have to be. Whereas if I was to take an antibiotic, it is synthetic, it is made in a lab, and it has one program, and that is kill. Kill, kill, kill. Good or bad, doesn't matter. And then I want you to think about this, and maybe this has affected your family, but we call it the antibiotic cycle. And it is antibiotic, 2 weeks later, still not feeling good. I'm prescribed another antibiotic. 2 weeks later, still not feeling good. I'm given even a stronger antibiotic because something is wrong. But here's what's happening. You are depleting the body's system. You're depleting its wellness mechanism for it to even heal itself. It never has a chance. You took all the good away, and now there's nothing to fight the illness or disease. So that's something to think about. And I love when people can get off of that antibiotic cycle for sure. So by using essential oils, I already said that. Okay, so essential oils are good for, and this is not an exhaustive list. This is just a small list. Focus. How many of your kids need help with focus in schools? My kid doesn't even go to school. I mean, we homeschool him, but heck, he needs help. Clarity. Clarity is a good one. Skincare. It's great for skincare. Cooking. The vitality oils, you can put them in, I never have lemon zest. Who has lemon zest? I never have lemon zest in my house. Put a little drop of lemon in there. Orange zest, I don't have that stuff. I don't even know what they're talking about. So I will just put a drop of lemon in. You can cook with it, or orange. Cleansing. It's a good cleanser for your system, cleansing for your body, calming and sleep. We a lot of people have problems sleeping. I've really never experienced this, but my husband swears by an oil called Peace and Calming. He loves it. Diffuser every night. So maybe I just sleep well because he just puts it in the diffuser for me. I don't know. Every time I talk, I get a tickle in my throat. Every time. All right, let's talk about supplementing well. Let's ditch the drugstore. You get what you pay for. And then bioavailability. So what I mean by ditch the drugstore, the corner of Happy and Healthy does not have good products. I can just tell you that right now. And I'm not, here's the thing, it's synthetic and it is not bioavailable. So you're not absorbing it, or you're absorbing a very, very low percent. And right now I wish I would have pulled up the exact percent that you are absorbing. But basically you're taking that vitamin B that's there and it's just not going into your system, or you're taking whatever they offer, probiotic, whatever. It's cheap stuff. It's not going to do anything for you. So you're taking it and then you're either getting it out one way or the other, whether you're peeing it out, you're paying for expensive urine. I don't know. So you get what you pay for when you go to the corner of Happy and Healthy or Walmart or CVS. That's our main drugstores around here. So you want to make sure that if I'm going to take a supplement, if I'm going to spend my hard-earned money on a supplement, I want to know that it is being utilized. I want to know that it is actually going into my body and it being absorbed at the cellular level. So what Young Living did is they took one of their supplements called multigreens, and they decided, okay, we're not going to put oils in this. We're just going to have the multigreens. The person ingested it, and without oils, there was a 42% blood absorption rate in 24 hours. 42% in 24 hours. You guys, that is a big percent. That is a large percent rate of absorption. But when they added oils to it, there was a 64% absorption rate in 30 minutes and 86% in 1 hour. So you go from 42% in 24 hours to 86% in 1 hour. Y'all, and I can tell that it's being absorbed quickly. So I take Young Living's Master Formula. This is their, what is it called? Like daily vitamin, I think that's it. But it's a pack of like 4, I think there's 4 pills in there. When I take it in the morning, I can tell, like I have energy, there's B vitamins in this, and I can just tell that, okay, this is absorbed into my system. So with the oils, cells receive nutrients that they were previously unable to assimilate. So the term is bioavailability. So if you want to look at some of the stuff that you're taking, just ask, is this bioavailable to my body? And if they don't know what that means, say, okay, I guess it's not. All right, so there's 3 supplements that everyone should take, especially in America, because we have a horrible diet right now. So anyway, you want to take fish oil. You want to take a probiotic. So the fish oil that Young Living has is called Omega Gize. And a lot of people say, well, the dosage for Omega Gize is too low, I want more. But what you guys are what people are forgetting is that is actually getting absorbed into your body. Well, you might be getting a bigger dose of fish oil. A lot of it's going to get washed out because it's not bioavailable. So there's oils in there to help your body take it in, to absorb it. The probiotic, amazing probiotic is Life 9. We take these. We take Life 9. They are great. I don't even know, my husband does. He's like the researched one. But Life 9 is a probiotic, and it supports good bacteria. And that's very important. It's very important for your health and wellness. It's very important for your immune system. If you are on antibiotics, you should be doubling up on probiotics. So you have antibiotics coming in, and you need to take the Life 9 or a really good probiotic to support the good bacteria so the antibiotic doesn't kill it all off. And then you also need vitamin D. Unfortunately, Young Living does not have a solid, just a vitamin D supplement. They don't have that. So I always recommend Innate Choice Vitamin D. It's a liquid. You put it in droppers and give it to your kids. It's super easy. We love it, especially during winter. Wintertime's coming. You need your vitamin D supplement. All right, so let's look at all these toxins we've got. And I just honestly just did this off the top of my head. I think about laundry soap. You got your Tide, toothpaste, you have your Crest, you have your deodorant. I don't know what you use. I don't even know what's out there. Secret. I think that's one of them. You have your makeup, which you go buy at some store that you think is healthy. So this is a real example. So I was at Earth Fare, which is known for like the organic food, and it's a healthy store. So I go and I'm like, oh, I need mascara. I'm going to go buy mascara there. Sure enough, I get home and it's like scans of 5, which is not good. And we'll talk about scanning later. And I'm like, what the heck did I just buy? Wasn't I at like an all natural store? So you have this things you have to be careful of. Just because something's labeled natural, it doesn't mean it's natural. That's something called greenwashing. There's no FDA regulations for that. People can say whatever they want. I'm going to make all natural potato chips, and people buy them because they see natural, but it really doesn't mean anything. Same thing with like these green cleaners. They're labeled green, but they don't mean anything because they are not regulated. It's so annoying, right? So annoying. All right. And then you have skincare. Yeah. Okay. Skincare. You have body soap, whatever you use for body soap, lotion, Bath and Body Works. Those are full of parabens and junk, and parabens are directly related to cancer. Y'all, if you use Bath and Body Works, you just need to stop. Just throw it out. Throw it out. I won't even use it because it's just toxic. Then you have hand soap. Dial, those antibacterial hand soaps have a chemical in it called triclosan. Triclosan is a carcinogen. Triclosan is horrible for you. You do not want it on your body. Get rid of it. Just throw it out. It's not worth it. Hand sanitizer also has triclosan in it. You know what's super funny is triclosan is linked to MRSA. Okay? So it's linked to MRSA, triclosan, MRSA, because whatever. Yet, if you go into a hospital today, what do you see in every single hospital room? The only reason why I know this is maybe they've changed it, but whenever my grandma was dying, it was like every room had this horrible, awful, like hand sanitizer. And I'm like, this is seeming like good for you. But they keep putting it on their skin, like constantly, these nurses. And I just felt so sorry for them. Because I was like, they seriously have no idea what they're doing to their system and their body. It's not even good for them. Anyway, I think it's funny and a little funny that then it's linked to MRSA. And then, yeah. So, okay, I'm off that. Mouthwash. Then you have window cleaner. Think of your Windex. Even your Windex with vinegar isn't that good. Your dish soap, Dawn dish soap, multi-purpose cleaner, whatever you use, carpet cleaner, normally toxic. And then you have your shower cleaner. And this is one that I'm super, super weird about. So my landlord came in and we have horrible rust. We're moving. Yay, praise the Lord, we're moving. My landlord came in and she thought she would do me a favor. Our toilet broke. And while she was in here, she's like, okay, well, I'm just going to clean their shower. She cleaned it with Comet. And Comet is so toxic. Like, I couldn't even, like, I wanted to wear shoes in the bathtub. And on Facebook the other day, I saw someone cleaning their shower with, like Lysol, what's it called? Toilet bowl cleaner. And I'm like, what? And you're going to, like, step in that? Your feet are going to touch that, and it's all going to get absorbed into your bloodstream within 26 seconds. I don't know. All right, so let's talk about the Think Dirty app, because this is an important app to have in your possession. Get the app, start scanning stuff. Scan your Tide, scan your makeup, see where it's at. Where do you think? And there's another website, and you guys can correct me because I didn't think about saying this, but is it ewg.com, .org, whatever, kind of does the same thing. So you might want to look that up as well. Think Dirty app is an amazing tool to have in your home. Scan your products, see where you're at, see what you need to switch out. So I say all of that. Oils are great. Supplements are amazing. Kicking toxins out of your home are great. But you need to eat well. You need to move well. And you need to think well. Because while supplementing well is great, while essential oils can support your immune system, while you can get rid of toxins in your home, those three things are only a piece to a bigger picture. If you are not eating well, if you are not exercising, if you are not thinking well, if your mind is not right, it's just going to be a cycle. If you want the full piece of the puzzle, if the full puzzle, I should say, you need to be doing more than just that. You cannot rely on supplements to make you better, because you can't, like a lot of times I say, you can't out-exercise a bad diet. So what I put into my body is going to determine if I'm well or not. So like our kids, we'll notice if we're up at the lake a lot, they're around a lot of sugar, and usually we get back and they're sick because sugar suppresses the immune system. It's just kind of how it works. So you want to make sure that you are, if you're doing oils, that you're embarking on a lifestyle change of eating well, moving well, thinking well, supplementing, oils, kicking toxins out of the home. And what I didn't say, and I wrote a note because I knew I was going to forget this. Listen, with Young Living, we have supplements. We have the best oils on the planet. And we have ways to get toxins out of your home. We have the lotion. We have the makeup. We have the skincare line. We have the chemical-free home lifestyle. We have the toothpaste. We have the mouthwash. We have the shampoo, the lotion. We have all of that. We are a wellness company, and we want to be your wellness company. And I'm super passionate about this, because if you want true health and wellness, you have got to take action yourself. Okay, so let's talk about a monthly wellness box. Boxes are in, right? They are the hot thing. Boxes, wellness boxes. They have lingerie boxes. They have boxes for kids. They have doggy boxes. I don't even know. But boxes are in. So you spend a monthly fee and you get a box of some sort that shows up at your door every month. Here's the thing. What if you got to pick out what was in your wellness box every single month? What if you did? To me, that's an amazing concept, honestly. So here's a fun fact. I love Amazon. I love boxes being shipped to my door. I love that it's 2-day shipping. I love all those things. I also like to save money. So while Amazon may be good, a lot of times when I'm buying like health and wellness products, it's not the cheapest. It's not the cheapest that I could possibly get. I also like reduced shipping, and then I like free things. So while I love Amazon and all that it offers, what would be great, like I don't even know how much I spend on Amazon, but I'm guessing I buy something every single day. Whether it's, oh, I need pumpkin. Oh, I'm out of coconut milk. Oh, the cat needs cat food. Oh, we need toilet paper, right? Wouldn't it be great if like every time I placed an order, they were like, okay, Kimmy, we're going to give you a percentage back because you're an awesome customer. We're going to give you a percentage back so you can buy some free stuff later on. Doesn't work that way. However, with Young Living, it does. So when you create your own monthly wellness box, you get reduced shipping. You do earn points back. So once a month, I will fill my box with whatever I'm in need of, whether it's probiotic, fish oil, my shampoo that I ran out of, or laundry soap. I'll fill my box with what? Internet connection is unstable. Let's hope it doesn't shut off. Let me kick it off my phone real quick. Okay. With Young Living, you create your own wellness box, and then you will get points back. And then you also qualify for free products. So let's say instead of spending $50, I'm going to spend $100 this month. I need extra things. I ran out of my toothpaste, my laundry soap, my dish soap. I need to fill it with my wellness box. If you hit $100 worth of product, you are going to qualify for a free oil or something for that month, which is super awesome. Nope. Okay. 2 ways to create your lifestyle. So there's 2 ways that you can do this. There is a basic kit and there's a premium starter kit. So the basic kit costs $45. And think of it as a like Costco membership or whatever. So you pay for a Costco membership, and then when you go to Costco, I'm going to get all these things discounted because I am a Costco member. Costco memberships are great, right? We have one. I'm sure you do too, or Sam's or whatever you have in your area. So the basic kit, you spend $45, but here's the thing. You actually get something for that $45. You will get a bottle of Stress Away, a 5 milliliter bottle. You will get 2 packets of Ningxia Red, which is what I am drinking right now. You can put it in a big glass and drink it down. Great for your energy levels. You will get that, and you will also get samples of essential oils for you to try. So let's say peppermint and lemon, lavender, they're all in there, just little sachets of them that you can try out at your, however you want to do it. And then you can add your own wellness products. So whatever you want, let's say you want to buy the $45 kit, and you want to switch out your laundry soap and your shampoo and your conditioner. Boom, you have your wellness box. You will then get 24% off all your future purchases. And you want to make sure that you sign up for Essential Rewards. And that is what the monthly wellness box is. We call it Essential Rewards because you are getting rewarded for being a loyal customer, for spending your money monthly. And a lot of times I want to tell you, not a lot, that didn't make sense. Scratch that. But what I want to drive home is that you can't look at it as spending an extra $50. Because you're not. You are replacing the toxic products in your home. You're replacing your makeup. You're replacing your dish soap or whatever. You're replacing product. It's more like a transfer of funds. Instead of spending at Walmart, instead of going to Ulta, I am going to spend it with Young Living. It is called transfer buying. The next one is a premium starter kit. Let's say you're like, okay, I want to get on board with these oils. I just want a kit that gets me started in the chemical-free lifestyle. We have that. So we have a kit with 11 oils and diffuser, $160. We have a chemical-free home bundle, $160. We have a Ningxia Ninja starter kit. So for my health and wellness gurus who love energy, who love the working out lifestyle, that might be a good place for you to start. Start with Ninja Red. We're actually doing a Ninja Red challenge for the month of October. We'd love to have you on board. You can get a Ninja starter kit and take Ninja every day and tell us how you're feeling throughout the whole thing. If you feel different by having all those amazing antioxidants in your system. So like there's multiple starter kits. You also get 24% off your future purchases. You want to make sure that you sign up for Essential Rewards. Let's talk about Essential Rewards a little bit. So you need to spend 50 PV a month. Now, PV, I know that sounds weird, but basically it is Young Living's currency. So we have industries in China, we have them in South America. So things would get a little bit complicated if you were constantly like, okay, this is for the American dollar and this is whatever. So it is Young Living's currency is 50 PV. So normally it's dollar for dollar, not all the time. So you do want to watch that, but most of the time it's dollar for dollar, not unless you buy like a diffuser, which whatever. We'll talk about that later, okay? All right, so it's pretty much dollar for dollar. You want to spend 50 PV a month. That's it. And then you gradually replace your products and then you earn points back. So if you look at the graphic to the right, months 1 through 3, you earn 10%. So you earn 10% back. Months 4 through 24, you earn 20%. And then once you hit 25, you get 25% back. And let me tell you what, 25% is a sweet deal. It is. And when you order, like this one time, I've placed large orders for various reasons, and to have those points come in, like right now I have 180 points sitting there to use for free products, and I just cash them in and I just pay for shipping. And then you also get gifts. You will get a loyalty gift when you hit 3 months, 6 months, and 9 months. And then a special loyalty blend when you hit 12. So they are a very, very generous company, and you also get reduced shipping. Okay. You can cancel with any time. So when I first started, I was buying, not on Essential Rewards, because I was like, there is something that you guys are not telling me, and there's something bad. I'm going to get roped into something. I won't be able to quit, and everything that's automatically going to get pulled on my checking account all the time, and I'm just not getting roped into this thing called Essential Rewards. I had no idea how it worked. But I was very skeptical because that's my nature. I'm like, think that people are trying to screw me over all the time. So if that's you, I get you. But I'm telling you, there is no catch to this. You can do it. If you want to quit, you cancel at any time. Make sure you cash in your points before you call in. You cancel your Essential Rewards. And then if you ever want to start it back up, that's fine. You just start back at month 1. It's not like you're 3 months in, I'm going to stop, and then, okay, I'm going to start again in 2 months, and then you start at that month 3 mark again. No, you always start back at month 1. So you want to make sure that you're aware of that. So, okay, that is Essential Rewards. So here's the thing. We do have a little bit of control over creating a life that we want. What life do you want for yourself? What life do you see for you and your family? Do you see health and wellness? Do you see disease and sick care? What do you see for you and your family? Because a lot of times we have a choice. We have a choice of the things we put into our body. We have a choice on what we do, what we don't do. So it's very empowering to me as a mom to know that I am the gatekeeper of my home, that I have some control over what goes into my family's body, that I have some control over what my kids eat, what they don't eat. So I want to invite you to come into this Young Living lifestyle with me, with my team. I have an amazing team. I serve over 4,000 families. And you see some pictures here of some of them. And you also see pictures of people's Essential Rewards orders that they get every month. So I would like to invite you to join me on this wellness journey. So if that is you, if you have not joined Essential Rewards yet, I want to invite you to join. Like I said, you don't get penalized for quitting. If you have not purchased a kit of any sort, I just want to say, hey, let me help you, and we can get you started on this wellness journey together. So make sure that if you are interested in purchasing a premium starter kit, you get with me. You can message me. You all have my email, and we will get you started. All right, guys. Hey, have a great day. I'm going to end it. I'm going to hang on. Hang on. Woo! That is a big face right there.